Halloween is upon us, and that means spooky platinum trophies. We all love a good ding, we all love a good jump scare. Visage delivers both, so let's platinum this beast. Visage is, believe it or not, a horror game set in an eerie house. The player is tasked with uncovering 4 stories of the past inhabitants, like Lucy and Rakan here. I'm sure they'll be friendly and in no way hostile. Whilst exploring this house, we also have 28 trophies to pop, ranging from our good old collectibles right through to, more collectibles. Honestly, the trophy list is about as inspired as Naughty Dog and releasing The Last of Us Release Mastered Ultra Digital Supreme Empowering Deluxe Edition. But enough faffing about, let me put my big boy pants on and let's dive in. The gameplay of Visage is fairly dynamic. You explore the world's most confusing house, interacting with various objects and furniture in order to trigger each main chapter, all whilst wandering around aimlessly. I found Rakan, and that is where our platinum journey starts. Rakan here used to be a rugby player, like me! Besties already. Unlike me, Rakan has developed a case of the paranoia and believes he's being watched. I, however, know I'm being watched, so go give that subscribe button a cheeky nudge, you cutie. Following a shooting, Rakan is placed in hospital, and this is where the chapter begins. Delving through the derelict halls and avoiding these lovely lads and lasses, we pop our first trophy. This opens the floodgates, and we soon finish the chapter and pop a completion gold here and a 3rd trophy for finding a VHS tape here. Rolling in the dings. I felt confident. Rakan's chapter had honestly been pretty chill. Surely Dolores wouldn't be that much worse. Surely. Dolores, much like Rakan, was a former inhabitant of the Visage house, and much like Rakan, is crazy. She's convinced her husband, old Georgie boy here, was trying to kill her. Was he actually trying to kill her? I don't know. What do I know? What I do know is Dolores is one creepy old lady, and she knows how to navigate a house and jump scare with the best of them. Seriously, lady, I just want my trophies and then I'll be out of here. The collectibles this time are audio cassettes left by George, and gathering them up will net you both of these trophies. There is also a cheeky Easter egg of sorts in this chapter that will net us our 6th trophy of the game. Simply carry across, build a bridge, and bam, we have a shotgun. Time to show Dolores who's Dolores, if you heard me, that was a joke. Please don't hurt me. Trophies in hand, we recount Big Dell's run-in with a rat bag teabag, witness her parenting, and spy on her demise. It's pretty graphic. So here is a photo of me holding a trophy. You're welcome. 2 more trophies pop upon chapter completion, netting us 8 of the 28 trophies. Lucy is next, and boy, I wish she wasn't. Lucy is a child, which automatically makes her terrifying. What makes her worse is she's come down with a bad case of the possessed, and that possession is front and center for the entirety of this chapter. From drawing on walls, to giant pandas, to whatever is on here, Lucy just loves to make things incredibly uncomfortable. Thanks, Lucy. Appreciate that. For all her negative traits, I can't fault her for everything, as she does present us with several more trophies, such as her... No, wait. All we got for this chapter is a trophy for beating it. Sod off, Lucy. With 3 chapters down, we now have a ton of collectibles to find around the house. Remember that VHS tape that we found earlier? It's time to find the rest, pop a trophy, and watch the tapes. Each tape delves into our player character's past and leads us to a mirror mask fragment. These will net us one of 2 endings in Visage, as well as a trophy for finding all fragments. Whilst exploring the tapes, we also find a cheeky shining reference and banish a tiny alien back to its planet. Horror games, am I right? With the tapes completed, it's time to knock off the 2nd ending of Visage, also known as the bad ending. This ending requires us to shoot ourselves 7 times. Once again, this is pretty graphic, so instead, here's a photo of a cute kitten. You're welcome. Reloading the save, we land back in Visage House, undertake an electrician's apprenticeship for 1 trophy here, collect some comic book pages stolen from our neighbor here, and pop down to the kitchen for 2 more trophies. Surely this does not happen every time you use a microwave. With our hot chocolate drunk and microwave shenaniganed, we only have 3 trophies until that sweet platinum is mine. First up is a quick trip to the attic for a smiley face. Second up is actually kind of cool. For 10 on the 10th, we have to quit back to the main menu, load up an additional mode, and quickly find collectible pages that are filled with developer names. I actually really like this idea. It's a cool way to shout out those who dedicate their time into making us great games, such as this and My Name is Mayo. Finally, we only have the good ending left, a reunion with our deceased family, who we totally didn't shoot at the start of the game, and bam, platinum trophy. And there we have it, Visage completed. I actually really enjoyed this game. I'm a big fan of horror, and so this was right up my alley. I would give it about a 2 out of 10 for difficulty. I didn't find it particularly hard. There are a couple missable trophies that you do have to watch out for, namely some of the collectibles that are chapter specific, such as a few that are in Lucy's chapter. There is also about a day in which it'll take to complete, sort of anywhere between, I guess, 8 and 15 hours would be what I would say it is. But if you enjoyed this video, do give my run of Little Nightmares a look in, or my Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Advanced Zombie Shooter Fighter video. It's a good one as well. They both run us through to the 100% and the Platinum respectively, and I will see you next week. But before I do, leave a comment in the comments below, believe it or not, about what spooky games you've been playing. Alrighty, I will catch you next week. I miss you already. Hugs and kisses. Farewell.